Well, it is a game which in the grand scheme of things may not have too much riding on it, but it is equally clear and very visible that there is much pride around it. Chants are filling our ears, proud renditions of hymns and songs. It is the perfect soundtrack. Such scenes here, a sea of team colours, songs ringing down from the stands. The tone is set for the 90 minutes ahead. We have already started here. Oh, that is asking for trouble. Mbappe. Oh, that's a key interception. What an impressive figure Oliver Kahn cuts.
Yeah, they call him the Titan, Peter, and the reasons are fairly obvious. As personalities go, we're talking big.
As close as you get to goalkeeping perfection. Marquinhos. Guardiola. Ooh, delicate chip through. Oh, it's inches away from being a really good goal. That's a sharp pass. Mbappe looking to get on the end of this. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. Neither side especially adventurous early on. Oh, super ball! Bale! It's in! Gorgeous, just gorgeous.
It's almost poetry in motion, Peter, isn't it? The way he wraps his foot round the ball so effortlessly. Amazing.
Madrid have their opener. It is a goal of real significance.
Oh, he's just loving that. Certainly gives you a very unique feeling. Tremendous.
Bellingham does really well to win the ball there. He's played him through. Rice. Pedri. And he was alert to it.
Barcelona are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
Rice. And here's Haaland. Now it's Messi. He's shifting. Great chance! Messi, very much a man of this moment. Rice takes control of it and he's on the move. Pedri. Haaland. Great hit! There's a goal! That is remarkable! All square in a matter of moments.
Well, if ever you want to see a lesson in responding to a deficit, that's it. Their heads didn't drop, and now their chins are up. Oh, that was a cracking little exchange to set up the finish, and a lovely understanding between both players. I mean, that's clearly tailored on the training ground and delivered beautifully on match day.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Oh, I think the coach will really be annoyed with that. The players were still thinking about their goal and just got caught napping.
There were better options before the ball was lost. Easy to say from up here, I know. Shot could be on. That's a decent clearance. Midway through the first period, and it's looking quite a game here. And he's managed to get free. Picked out brilliantly. And he's in on goal. Distributed tidily. Haaland unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Vinicius Junior. Conte. And the pass is intercepted. Rice. It's Pedri. Now it's Haaland. Great ball if he can get there. And it's Messi. Possession football, Jim, we're seeing plenty of it. What is it, though, that really makes it work?
Well, for me, what makes it work is the fact that everyone in this team has the courage to show for the ball. You can't shy away from it. You can't hide. You have to front up in a setup like this. and everyone is doing just that.
You make it sound so simple. Could move up a gear here. He's looking to set free a runner. Now it's Bale. Rice, who's set up one goal so far. Neymar in acres of space out wide. Conte. Played out to the left flank.
Vinicius Junior really added the width there thanks to his willingness to...
He's got the shot away! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Shot at goal!
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Rice. Haaland. Caceres. That'll be a throw. Guardiola. Pedri. Guardiola. Adams.
Habrá un minuto de descuento.
Bout of passing here, really easy on the eye. And the finish! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
There's a certain aura about him today, tremendous.
And this could be the final action of the first half. And the half-time whistle goes. So half-time, and it is all square. Neither able to pull away from the other, but that is not due to any shortage of effort on either side. It's a goodish game, this, and at half-time, it's one each. What have we learned from the first 45 minutes?
That was a fantastic 45 minutes of football. I'm really hopeful of more of the same in this second half.
Barcelona head into the dressing room after a half in which we've seen 2 goals, one each, and the game right on edge. There's the whistle then to start the second half. No reported change to either side during the break. Well, it just petered out. No penetration at all, having had a great deal of the ball. Rice. Pedri. Oh, no joy this time. Played up towards the front line. Bellingham. And it's Messi. A real chance if he can get through. Roberto Carlos. He's fizzed it forward. Marquinhos couldn't squeeze it through. That is ended up in no man's land. Rice. And it's Guardiola. Guardiola. That's Caceres. Pedri. Pedri showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Haaland! Denied by an instinctive save.
Haaland clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Barcelona have their second corner now. Oh, what a climb! And oh, he's got that completely wrong. Roberto Carlos. Vinicius Junior. Now it's Messi. Bellingham. Belletti. For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Climbs up big! Now, who's going to be first to this? Good delivery, but no joy.
Now, that was a slick move, and there were several options in the box to pick out.
Now it's Marquinhos. Gets a good foot in there. Well, that's a foul. Free kick's been given. Nice sequence of passes, this. There's the shot! Goal! Barcelona! And the game is well and truly turned on its head.
Pedri very cleverly provided the return ball there, and it made all the difference in the creation of that goal. I don't want to take anything away from the finish, but the pass was really key.
Barcelona go into the lead.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again.
Well, this is exactly the approach they have to take now, Peter.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue, and they'll get clinical. Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal. Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Now the finish! We've got a goal! They're level in a trice!
Yeah, they say that fortune favours the brave, and we've just seen an example. This team has real personality and character. Yeah, I'd call that transition with bite. They won it back and bit hard.
Madrid can now introduce the first of their substitutes.
Well, he can certainly make his side a lot more unpredictable, Peter. You know, he has a very good eye for a pass, and a tricky one at that.
So all square, and not for the first time.
Well, they just couldn't have responded any better, Peter. Yeah, there's the old cliche about how teams can lose focus after scoring, but you still have to take your chances. Brilliant.
Oh, that's well spotted.
Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be.
Ah, it's a sweet ball, that. Now it's Rice. Can he latch on to this? Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Messi. Now it's Messi. Decent hit! Oh, it's gone in! They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward!
Barcelona really were asking for trouble there by failing to cope with a formidable press.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
Barcelona are in a tearing hurry to save themselves here.
At least they're going about it as they should, having brought this on themselves.
He's going to be disappointed with that.
I think we're about to see a frenetic finish. No half measures from here.
Now that's a fine challenge. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. Cannavaro. A long ball by the goalkeeper. Adams cuts it out. The final seconds now.
Yeah, this kind of bold running will always get you into areas of possibility.
He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Neymar has got himself a free kick. And it's Roberto Carlos. Quality ball. Haaland. Oh, no question, that's a foul. Well, you might think he got off lightly. It is just a verbal warning. Adams. And that's that. Barcelona can look back at this result with regret. A front foot start, but they were ultimately made to pay for their inability to kill it off. The end of the game. Reflections?
Well, you can never predict the results of these games, as
Well, there's no doubt that this is a game which holds a special place in the minds of the footballing folk in this part of the world. Expectations rising, evidently the crowd hoping to be treated to a special contest. It is the perfect backdrop for the players to walk out to. Well, there's a real familiarity about these scenes here. The followers of one of the most formidable teams in the history of football, ensuring that, yet again, this will be an occasion for the game's ultimate glitterati. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. Messi. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Bops him off it and wins back the ball. Mbappe.
Well, Xabi Alonso is the standout. He'll be looking to set the tempo and dictate the play here, Peter.
He is so integral to this team, isn't he?
Yeah, he has the quarterback influence on a team so that as soon as he gets on the ball, everyone starts making runs. He's a master passer and a beautiful manipulator of the ball.
Messi proving a very adept defender. It was a good tackle too.
He's dealt with that very well, Peter. It's a real show of discipline.
Oh, that's a key interception. And the ball's a good one here. He's had a shot! And the ball's come loose here. Hernandez. Crossed in once. Climbs up big! Goal! Barcelona! Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Yeah, he won the jostle, and it was a very good finish, and I think he'll go away feeling pretty good about that one.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. Adams. Pressing high and with purpose. Marquinhos. Batistuta. Gets a good foot in there. Haaland. Pedri. That's a nicely measured pass. Oh, can he get onto this? Well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Pedri. He's in plenty of space here. In with the challenge. Beckham defending his corner stubbornly. Stood up very well to his man. Well, played right into his path. And here's Nakata. Brilliantly cut out.
Barcelona are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
And he's been shifted off it. Mbappe. Marquinhos. Barcelona looking to get their possession game going here.
Yeah, it can be very stylish and expansive to watch if they get it to the standard.
Oh, shooting chance! Really well taken goal. A two-goal lead, and they're firmly in control.
Well, I think there's a few trying to claim offside, but he looks to have been on. Yeah, he was on.
Barcelona are now luxuriating in a two-goal lead.
The turning of the screw comes to mind, Peter. They've got them where they want them.
Cannavaro. It's a really well-measured ball. Caceres gets over and intercepts. Pedri. Rice. Pedri. Good read, needed to be. And the shot! No mistake! And he is away! The launch of a brand new hero.
Yeah, I'd call that transition with bite. They won it back and bit hard.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
Listen, goals change games, and that has changed the whole complexion of this one. They have the momentum now.
Marquinhos does really well to win the ball there. Rice. Pedri. Haaland. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Haaland showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
That just required a bit more oomph to reach its target.
Neymar picks it up out wide. There's the shot! And he nearly went all the way.
He's the one player you want on the ball running at defences, and that's precisely why.
Barcelona have the chance to go the other way. Now it's Batistuta. And he was quick to react. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Now it's Pedri. He's got away. Oh, important interception. Could move up a gear here. And it's Nakata.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
And here's Messi.
Habrá 2 minutos de descuento.
And that is a little undercooked. And here's Batistuta! And yes, it's there! That is so good, such sharp skills, and such a delicious finish.
That's what he lives for, Peter, not a lot more to add.
Barcelona take a 2-goal lead and are looking good for the win. And the whistle goes for half-time. And the second half gets underway.
Look, before they might get too carried away with thoughts of getting back into the game, they can't afford to slip up and concede another. The next goal becomes crucial.
Mbappe. Mbappe. He is through here. Chance for the header. Fair attempt, just the wrong outcome.
Yeah, it's good movement though. A bit unlucky he couldn't actually steer it goalwards.
Oh, that is a good ball to find him. Batistuta. And he's there to belt it away. Back into the middle. Mbappe. And he's managed to get free. He's got full. And it's there! And the lead is 3! It is surely done! It is a good finish. The odds were against him. Little matter.
Well, he had to deal with an awful lot of unwanted attention, but his tenacity won the day.
Clinical. Just clinical. What a game this is turning out to be for him.
Oh, he's been unstoppable in this match. Every single time he's been in possession, he's looked a threat.
Oh, can he finish? And it's in! And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Well, listen, last line of defence and you don't get it right, then you're paying a visit to your net.
So is this the start of a comeback? Plays it in low. Courtois is there to take. And it's Nakata. Rice.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Now it's Messi. He has found the way through. Oh, can he finish? It's in! Really tidily gathered and ultimately a more than tidy finish.
Yeah, it's simply tragic defending when a renowned finisher is ignored. It's how he built his reputation.
Barcelona has a goal! Oh, it's come loose. And that was very necessary. No surprise at all that this is the guy who's had such a positive impact.
Well, not only can a player of such high calibre show the imagination to set up a goal, but he can also produce when the pressure's on to deliver a big moment. This guy was born to create. That's what has to be done now, no question about it.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now.
Guardiola getting this one clear. Rice. Now it's Messi. Mbappe. Now who's going to be first to this? Look at the big chance! He's got a goal!
The understanding between those two plays a big part in that, and releasing the run on side proved the key ingredient.
As if 3 weren't enough, this is nigh on utopian.
Se va a realizar un cambio de jugadores.
So the manager can make a change for the first time in the game here. Barcelona go 2 up and into a position of real strength.
Well, that goal should be a big game changer. It's certainly been a big mood changer.
Cáceres. Just a quarter of an hour to play. And it's Messi.
This is actually quite a courageous move, and I'll add ambitious and adventurous too.
Pedri. Messi. And here's Messi. Passing is crisp and sharp. Pedri unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Now it's Pedri. Barcelona have themselves a corner, I think. Yes, they do. It's their second corner of the game. Terrific header! Oh, the ball's come loose here. He's going for goal! And that's a real chance missed.
And he could have eased the pressure on his team by taking them within one of an equaliser.
Rice. Oh, good spread. Marquinhos. Could have been dangerous, but it came to nothing. Well, he's hit it long, but astray. Well read, and the danger is averted.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Maradona. Oh, that's well spotted. Just 5 minutes left. Haaland. Great hit! They've scored! Late drama, late goal! This will be one frantic ending. No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Well, at one stage he was being body checked, Peter, and then the next minute it's in the back of the net. That's wonderful striking.
Se va a llevar a cabo un cambio de jugadores.
So now we're going to get those changes we have been expecting.
Well, for me, this was the obvious substitution. He'd become just a little jaded, and as a result of that, he was most likely to make a mistake. I think sometimes when the body becomes tired, the brain goes with it, and I think that's happened in this case.
Barcelona give themselves a chance of a fairy tale finish.
Well, who's under pressure now? It's going to require some inspired defending to stop this lot.
And here's Messi. Pedri. And it's Guardiola.
They're avoiding the blatantly obvious by not getting the ball into the opposition box. That's where it has to be.
An instinctive delivery. It's been shipped out wide.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Cáceres can get it clear. And that's it. Barcelona were involved in a great game here, unpredictable in so many ways, but in the end they fell just short. Effort unrewarded. Your final thoughts, Jim?
Barcelona never really got into this game. I think conceding early as they did seemed to completely undermine whatever had been put in place before they left that dressing room, and they just didn't readjust to it at all.
Well, thanks to Jim alongside me, and as the fans make their way home, so must we. Good evening to you. Well, there's no doubt that this is a game which holds a special place in the minds of the footballing folk in this part of the world. Expectations rising, evidently the crowd hoping to be treated to a special contest. It is the perfect backdrop for the players to walk out to. Well, there's a real familiarity about these scenes here. The followers of one of the most formidable teams in the history of football, ensuring that, yet again, this will be an occasion for the game's ultimate glitterati. We have already started here. And it's Messi. Now that's well seen too.
Well, Peter, I reckon Dragan Stojkovic will be important here.
He's not the biggest necessarily, Jim, I suppose, but he is a multi-dimensional player.
Yeah, I think he'll have a busy time going past the opponents. I think he has great ability to play anywhere across the front line and deliver key passes at the right moments, so that makes him stand out.
And his tendency is, of course, as his coaches have said, to keep things simple and to be utterly unselfish.
Yeah, it's certainly known for that too, and quite a rare gift in a player so technically accomplished.
Oh, perfectly measured that.
Really has the confidence and skill to be able to hold the ball up like that until support arrives a little sooner, and just maybe there he overdid it slightly and should have released it because the support was arriving quickly.
Now it's Messi.
Such good technique.
He's found a way through. It'll be a throw-in. Marquinhos. Rice. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. It is early, but the game hasn't yet sparked into life. Rice cuts it out. Messi. Rice. Adams. Great defending, strong and determined. Now looking to orchestrate a counter.
Oh, look, this is about as tentative as it comes. Hopefully a football match will break out soon.
Cavani. Great hit! Goal! Arsenal!
Yeah, I'd call that transition with bite. They won it back and bit hard.
So the first goal of the game.
Well, this will present the manager with a few interesting options, Peter. Try sitting on this or push on with the opposition now forced to come out.
Pedri. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Bellingham. That has been cut short. And it's Messi. Nice sequence of passes, this. Messi. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Neymar. It's Neymar! Oh, belter! A finish of true class! And the lead lost no time at all.
Well, going behind has simply triggered a collective determination to hit back, and they merit nothing less.
Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, there's resilience for you, Peter. As a side, they never lost focus despite the setback, and this is thoroughly merited. For me, now they can go on better, possibly.
Oh, that's fabulous. Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Marquinhos. And here's Haaland. Bergkamp gets across to intercept that. Now it's Messi. Cavani. Rafinha. He's got the shot away! Goal! Arsenal! And again they hit the front. Speed of thought, efficiency of movement, and certainty of outcome.
Such a smart finish, and the setup was very good too, but defensively, they didn't cover themselves in glory here.
Arsenal get themselves into the lead. Adams. Well, played right into his path. Oh, important interception. And it's Neymar. Pedri! He was certain to score. It is an inexplicable miss.
Yeah, on another occasion, all that went wrong may come right.
Now it's Haaland. Bellingham. For Cavani. Messi. Messi. Crossed into the box. Cross deflected behind for a corner. And we have our very first corner. And now they can spring out of defence. Now it's Cavani, and that could set him on his way. Cavani gets flagged offside. The pass is intercepted. Neymar powering forward here. Pickford catches it safely. Bergkamp. He's gone forward. Oh, that's a key interception. And the whistle goes for half-time. Well, the two sides have made this a pretty decent game so far. Both have contributed on the score sheet. There is a balance wherever you look. No, well, the pickings certainly have been rich in this first half.
Well, we've had plenty to go at in that first half, Peter, and it's a fragile lead that could quite easily change hands in the second. If you like your football unpredictable, I think you're at the right match.
Whistle goes, and we start the second half.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open. We're seeing some really good pressure being applied here, Peter, particularly from those guys up front.
Yeah, and it just, I suppose, Jim, denies the others time and space.
Well, I would call it blanket suffocation. Every single player is committed to the press, and there's simply no way out.
Not the most accurate pass. Pedri. That's good running with the ball. Well timed, excellent interception. And that's really well manoeuvred. Well, that's beautifully weighted. Rafinha is onto it in a flash. Pedri. Vardiol promptly onto that, and that is that. Rafinha in acres of space out wide. And through to the goalkeeper. Haaland. And now the breakaway. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. That is a brilliant interception. Well, they are still trailing, and they require a change of fortune pretty sharpish.
Se va a realizar un cambio de jugadores. La asistencia a este partido asciende a
Messi
98.004
going face to
espectadores.
face with his great rival. Now it's Neymar. Bellingham. And it's Bergkamp. Can he latch on to this? And he's intervened well there. Pedri. Rice. Rafinha. Van Basten. Brilliantly cut out. Rice.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
He is through here.
Well, it's good stuff. This is better.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue and they'll get clinical.
Bergkamp is offering some sort of an apology there.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
And he's been shifted off it. Well read, nice interception. Rice. It's Pedri. Rice. And it's Messi. Messi. And it's hoisted clear. Caceres. Messi.
Barcelona really might just end up kicking themselves after that. That could well have been it.
Pedri. Haaland. Good read, needed to be. Van Basten chasing after it. Adams spots it and intercepts. Rafinha. Rice. Rice. Pedri. Out to the left it goes. Now it's Rafinha. Vardiol. Stojkovic. An instinctive delivery. And the keeper's in command. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Well, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Barcelona are looking to break at pace.
Barcelona have a simple task to find something sustained now and keep the pressure on.
No, that's been intercepted. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Ah, he made it look a bit predictable.
Stojkovic. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Pedri picked out brilliantly. He's gone for goal! And that is it. The equaliser just wouldn't come. It is over. One of those games that many would have felt no one deserved to lose, but sentiment counts for nothing here, and at the margins, it was decided. Well, after all of that, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, the game plan for me just looked a little confused, and the crowd seemed to pick up on this early on, and it just created a kind of negative vibe around the whole stadium, and I think this performance was one best deleted from the memory bank now.
Well, thanks to Jim alongside me, and as the fans make their way home, so must we. Good evening to you. Well, hello and welcome one and all. It's a pleasure to have you with us. As you can see, we are all set. The game should be a truly entertaining one, whichever side of it you find yourself on. We have a grand mass of noise and colour, and the juices are flowing. And expectations are rising, and decibel levels are rising. The noise is quite something. You can feel what football means to the people in this part of the world. If you're just joining us, we are already underway. Now it's Bale! Oh, he did the hard part right, but fluffed the finish.
Bale deserves a lot of credit for his willingness to make those runs. The passers will always have an option with him.
Nicked it back promptly. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Olise, a reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Barcelona have it back and can go again. That looks a good ball through. It's an inviting looking ball, that. Oh, important interception. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
Well, I think it's going to be hard, Peter, not to pick out the very talented Michael Olise here. We love his creativity and his ability to drift inside and find a little bit of space and then do serious damage. But potential was always in his game from a very young age, and he's realising that potential now, and he really is growing into something quite devastating.
Well, quite no argument from me. Has a shot! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Barcelona with the corner, they're first. Marquinhos. Great chance! Well, it was a nice setup, but not so good beyond that.
Marquinhos had the chance of finishing off a fabulous move. At least we saw some terrific high-tempo approach play.
Challenge just a bit on the firm side. Conte. Rafinha. Now that looks a decent ball. Neymar gets into a good position. Can he put it away? Barcelona have their second corner now. Neymar plays it short. And now a sudden chance to counter. He's shifting through the gears here. And he's made sure that's not getting through. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. And the shot! Goal! Galatasaray! And Galatasaray have the lead. That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
Well, from the moment he got involved, he looked as if he'd go all the way. Terrific.
Galatasaray have taken the lead.
Well, I'd remind those players, Peter, that concentration will be key for a while now, as you don't want to hand the momentum straight back to your opposition.
Well, not the worst attempt. A little technical tweak should help the quality.
Olise going face-to-face with his great rival. Corner then. Keeper has taken decisive action. And now they can spring out of defence. Now it's Neymar. Oh, he's been... Oh, shooting chance! Guardiola! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Barcelona have their third corner. Mendes clears it away. Galatasaray have the chance to go the other way. Rafinha.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Messi gets flagged offside. Back into the middle. That is a brilliant interception. He's going for goal! Good try. The outcome could so easily have been different.
Well, he doesn't need a second invitation, even from that range.
He's having a hit! And he has kicked it out somehow.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
It's their second corner of the game. Bale with the short one. Barcelona are looking to go forward now. Fernando Torres. Neymar, expertly cut out, really nicely done. He won't be happy with that one. And he was quick to react. And here's Neymar. No, that's been intercepted. Neymar. Oh, he'd have done well to reach that. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Well, that's beautifully weighted.
3 minutes at a time.
He's got full. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. He's in space and looking for options. Great defending, strong and determined. Alexander-Arnold. Oh, that's a key interception. And we hit half-time. So the end of the first half, both teams have had their moments. There's been no shortage of talking points, but there has been just one goal, and that is the state of it at the break. 1-0.
Well, for me, Peter, things have never really got going, but at least this will be a good time to reflect and regroup. I can see a few changes coming, because whatever they've been doing, it just hasn't gelled.
And the game has already resumed here.
Barcelona can really do with some bigger names standing up here. At times they didn't even look as if they knew what they were doing. They've got to be quick moving this forward.
And it's Bale. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Olise. It's loose, and there's a ring, and he's had a hit! He has hit that forcefully.
Well, he does strike a very pure ball, doesn't he? It's great technique.
Guardiola. Pedri. And it's Neymar. And he welcomes it in. Pedri, played out wide. He is through here! Defending was strong and firm. And they've got a throw. Pedri. Pass somewhat off target. Still chasing the game, trailing by one.
Look, movement creates more options, and that was really sharply done.
Adams tries to clear. And it's Guardiola. Alexander-Arnold gets good distance on it.
Match was 70,987.
This is the time you need that pace.
Marquinhos gets over and intercepts. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Oh, that just required a bit more oomph to reach its target.
Oh, easy pickings there. Messi. Now it's Neymar.
Yeah, this kind of bold running will always get you into areas of possibility.
Well, this is exactly the approach they have to take now, Peter. This is a really front-footed approach.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now.
Tries a shot! Now, oh, he's been caught napping. And the finish! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Dink through. Olise. Your impression so far, Jim?
Look, they may be one down, but they're not shying away. Time is on their side, and they're set on using it.
Foot in. Just about up to 75 minutes. That's been cut out, well played. Guardiola. That's Caceres. Rafinha. And here's Rafinha. And here's Torres.
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
He's got the shot away! He's got a goal! Barcelona are back in business.
The goal scorer for
Not so much sophistication as doggedness and sheer bloody-mindedness.
Well, I admire players who do that because they just don't give up on anything.
Nice it! Goal at his mercy, and somehow he's missed it.
Cristiano Ronaldo has delivered a really costly miss. It could have been their last chance to win it.
Coming on the field.
Poorly directed kick from the keeper, he's given it away. Mbappe is onto this. Mbappe was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Well, that's a clever looking ball. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
That was just poor decision-making and a weak execution.
Now it's Torres. Well, the boss won't be happy about that at all. They were pedestrian in possession and carried almost no threat at all. Well-timed, excellent interception. Now it's Neymar.
You wonder if that's it now, but there may be one more opportunity, Peter, for a late steal here.
He's found a way through. And he's cleared it out of harm's way.
2 added minutes has been
Footballing width
indicated.
usually identifies with running room, and we've just seen a prime example.
Deep into stoppage time. Cannavaro spots it and intercepts. Mendes calmly anticipates. Pedri finds himself offside. Adams. And that's that. Decent game of football, that. Intense, intriguing. And both sides, as it turns out, unable to be separated.